Good day, everybody. Welcome to the Bible in a Year 2021. And we are on day 285, and we're reading through Matthew 11. Matthew 11 is very interesting. We have a lot of discussion here about John the Baptist. And it starts off with, because John is in jail and he has lots of questions. He wants to make sure that he's hooked his cart to the right horse here, that he's not mistaken, that he saw what he saw. And you guys know what it's like when you have an encounter, a dream, a vision. The further you get away from it, the little more faded it is, the little more not sure, maybe you've misread it. Especially John sitting in jail, like, didn't see this coming. This not exactly meeting my expectations here. And sometimes the revelations that are given to us, the visions, aren't exactly. In fact, I'll tell you, they're never exactly as we picture them. I'll tell you that now. And sometimes we get into situations and then we say, well, is this it? Is this what this is supposed to look like? And sometimes we miss it because it's not according to our expectation. And time goes by and we look back and we think, well, yeah, that matched up with exactly what the Lord said. But that's hindsight. So John has these questions and he's sitting in jail. And Jesus' answer to him is very simple. Basically, he tells John's disciples, report back what you see. What do you see happening here? And one of the things that really struck me was that the good news is given to the poor. And we continue to miss the mark that those who do not have a lot are more open to the gospel than those who have this perception that they don't need God, that they have everything that they need, that they've met their own needs, and so that they don't need God. So the door, it's not impossible. Jesus says it's not impossible because all things are possible for God. But the doors are more open to those who are in a place of dependence. They have a need that they can't meet themselves. And some people would say, well, it's a crutch. That's what they lean on to get by and all. Yeah, you can pick whatever perspective you want, but my perspective is that those who are willing to recognize their weaknesses are more open, are more humble to receive what the Father has in store for them. And and we get this. We get this because Jesus, near the end of this chapter, turns around and he praises Father. He says, Father, I thank you for revealing these things, these incredible things, to the poor, not to the rich, not to the learned, but to the poor. I thank you for revealing these things to them. And it's important because we see here that there's a difference between John the Baptist and Jesus. John came in, his purpose here was to prepare people, to prepare them so that they would get rid of things that are blocking them, blocking their ears, blocking their hearts. And he really came in like draino. He came in just to unplug the system, to unplug it so that they would be ready to receive what the good news that Jesus was bringing. But anybody who thought that Jesus would be more of John the Baptist is totally wrong, because Jesus came in completely different. He came in with the zest for life. He came in with the fullness of life. And he's the groom, and he didn't require anybody to fast, and there was no austerity at all. That they enjoyed their food, they enjoyed their wine, they enjoyed life, they enjoyed their company. This is the thing. There's so many Christians who are in that place of austerity, that place of thinking that that's what life needs to be. There are seasons. There are seasons where we go through things like that, and Paul says we It's because of Christ I've learned to be content in the plenty and in the need. And the need keeps us humble, and the plenty makes us a generous people, and that we can pour out into people's lives. It's amazing stuff, and this is the difference. And this is why people really stumble over Jesus. And he said, like, blessed are those who don't fall away because of me, you know. And so he was trying to encourage John. But the real big takeaway from this is we need to be, whether we have a lot or we have very little, we have to maintain that place of I need Jesus. It's like the vaccines that people are getting right now. The only way that's going to work in me is by the Holy Spirit. If there's poison, the poison is going to be removed. It's going to work because of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is going to cause that to work in me. And if I have a business, the only way that business is going to succeed is because of the Holy Spirit blessing that and giving me wisdom and telling me what to do in this. It's going to be blessed. I will work, but the Lord will bless the work of my hands. This is so much. I could go on for a long time. I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, we need to be in a position of humility all the time, to receive from the Lord all the time. I encourage you with that. So you guys be blessed. Have a fantastic day, and we'll catch up tomorrow.